I'm Kerry Powell. I'm the tennis director at the Crystal Tree Country Club in Orland Park, Illinois. I do series of lectures on mental toughness and how to get in the zone when you play. The premise that I talk on is you need three things to achieve this zone performance. You have to have the physical strokes. You have to have the mental side so you don't choke and can't perform your physical shots. And then you have to have a strategy to put it all together in order to make a winning game. I'm going to have a series of talks that talk about the strategic part of the game. This is beginning strategy, but it's not for beginners. These strategies will really be for those players 3-0 to 4 or 5 USTA teams. You need to have some skills in order to accomplish the strategy that I'm going to talk about. Here are the four things that you need to do, whether you're Djokovic or Serena Williams or whoever, to have winning tennis. The first thing you have to do, you have to get the ball over the net and in the court one more time than your opponent. Number two, you need to hit to their weakness, and most of the time the backhand is going to be the weaker shot. Three, you want to make the opponent move to the shot. We're not as good if we're not stepping forward into the shots. And number four, you want to try to hit your best shot all the time. I sum up this for my teams in a very simple, concise statement. I tell them, don't make your opponent look good. You want to keep the ball out of their strike zone. You don't want to set it up so they're stepping into the shot and driving the ball. I'd say that there's two areas on the tennis court that I call the mother zone, here and here. And I tell them that if you consistently hit the ball in these areas, my mother will beat you. You want to keep it out of that area where they get to step in and control the point. Now we're talking about double strategy here, so we have to look at the tennis court like this. It's 36 feet. You've got two people playing on this court. That means if they play in the correct position, start out in the middle of their area, they have 9 feet on each of their side. That's just a step and a reach to get all their shots. So unless your name is Serena Williams, who can just smash a serve, smash a return, and win the point, you're going to need a series of shots to open up the court. And these series of shots we call patterns of play. Now, when you look at your pattern play, we're going to talk about 6 targets that you're going to look at to open up the court so you can win the point. In doubles, the best place to win the point is down the middle. So you're trying to set up your patterns to win the point down the middle. Now, it's a great thing about the middle. Number one, the net, it's 3 feet here. 3 feet 6 inches on the outside. If you miss the shot by 17 feet, it's still in. But the great thing about the middle in doubles is that when you hit that ball down the middle, there's that momentary pause of the opponent's going, is it your shot? Is it my shot? And they miss the shot. So when we talk about patterns of play in doubles right now, we're going to talk about setting up the down the middle. Our first strategy session is going to look at a pattern of play from the server. We're going to talk about a first serve as the team. Now, the one thing we're going to look at as this server, I'm going to have this server start closer to the center than a lot of the people. Most of the time when you learn your double strategy, they had you out here to cover half the court. I want you standing closer to the center for one reason. This gives you a better angle, a straight angle, right into the person's backhand. Even though that they might send the ball over here, that is to your forehand and you're not going to run so much. Also, this is going to give you a straight shot and the angle coming back is going to be more difficult. So our first serve that we're going to hit, we're going to serve to their backhand. So we've done two things. Number one, we've hit to their weakness from the first. Number two, we put them in the middle and we've made them move to the shot. Now, our partner is here. and they're going to hang here, and they're going to be looking for the shot coming down the middle, or if this person tries the alley, they're going to be able to get that shot. So they stay where they are. We're going to look for that ball to come back to us, to this cross-court pattern. And we're going to look for a defensive or a weak return. And the reason is to take that shot, which is an inside-out backhand, and really put anything on it, it's going to be difficult because you're hitting away from your body on that shot. So now this person's coming back to me, to the server, right into here with a weak shot. So that opens up my next shot, and that opens up my best shot, which is going to be my forehand cross court. Now, with this shot, I've hit my offensive shot. I'm going to make this person move to this ball. And this is a very high percentage shot. Now, in this next move, my partner is going to come in and stay here. In your beginning strategy in doubles, they actually advocated you to move over and cover this alley, follow the ball. I'm going to advocate not to do that. And the reason is because the net is 3 feet 6 inches on the outside. It's 3 feet here. I've hit a cross-court shot here. The lowest percentage shot is going to be taking that shot down the line. The high percentage shot will be coming back there. And the reason is, it's going to be that thing that you learned in geometry. Yeah, you thought that you would never learn geometry or ever need it, but now you get to use it. Because what you learned in geometry, here's a parallel plane, and that is your racket strings. Your racket strings create a parallel plane. So when an angle hits a parallel plane, it actually reflects at the same angle. So as that ball is coming cross court, your racket's here, it hits your racket, and it actually will go out. So that down the line shot is going to be the low percentage shot. So if they try that shot, it's going to go out. So we're going to keep our partner right here, and you know what? They're going to look for that shot coming back here. And so if this person will probably come back into here, and then they move forward and cut that shot off. Now once they cut that shot off, guess what? There it is. We have our winning shot down the middle. Now, if the person does hit a good cross-court shot away from my partner, well, I'm going to move in as the server, get in this position, and now I've got opportunities. I can take that shot, I can go down the middle. Or I can take that shot and I can go here. The one thing that you have to realize about patterns of play, they never stop. So, if the person hits it here to the server shoots it there, this person gets it, guess what? Now you've got this shot. Oh, they get that shot. Okay, what's next? Well, you got 6 points here, and so you just keep moving the ball around until you finally win the point. And the points just, and again, when I step up to play, the pattern keeps going. So this is our first series of strategy, and again, this is how we start. This is the beginning. We'll talk about what are we going to do next time on the ad court, and then we'll go from there. If you are like these videos, send me an email. My email will be at the bottom of it. I hope you enjoy it. I look forward to seeing you later.